This video is going to tackle the gradebook in Schoology. So I'm going to go over in Schoology. I already have my course set opened up, and I click on gradebook. And you can see I have one student and they have one grade in here. So I'm going to go down and you can see I'm showing all grading periods, although I may want to only use the Schoology one, and the categories, which we'll talk about in a second, due dates, and what I want to show, the filters. And then over here, we can add things to it right away. I can bulk edit, print reports and export, and we can go full screen or not. So let's go down to the grade setup. Whenever you're in Schoology and you see these little circles with the question marks, it means that they have an explanation. So the first part is categories. We can have categories weighted, and I do not. I can add categories of assignments and how it goes into the gradebook. And right now I just have 3 categories and I get to move them up or down. And then over here I can delete them or decide which one is the default setting. Right below this, we have grade period and final weights. So right now the grading period I am in is Schoology. The weight is 100%, and it's 100% here. This would be if I had like 1 quarter and 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4 quarters, semester, whatever it is. And you can add more right here. So I could add another one that said Schoology and Exploration quarter 2. But I'm filtering for today, and here are the grade periods. You can see for this course I made it from November 1st all the way to June 1st, although that will not be needed. Then under that we have final grade settings. Do you want it numeric or letter grade? I'm going to change it to letter grade, and I am not going to round the final grades. Control grading columns in gradebook. These are what it looks like in the final columns. They're vertical, and this says you can override column for the overall grade. So it's all optional, and it's calculated for you in grade period and then total points. Again, you can automatically calculate those grades. And then in visibility settings, we can hide some things from the students, and then of course you would save. Up here on the right, these are the scales we have. We have 2 right now, numeric, which is the default, and then AB there. And this is where these are all set up. It tells you exactly everything you need to know. And we can also add some, which is here. And I would add a new scale here, and you can create it, add levels, and so on. So you can create your own scale as well. Or I can have my rubrics, which is really why I'm showing you this. These are all 4 different rubrics I created. Over here you can edit them. You can copy them to a different course or save them to resources so others can use them in your shared resources. And over here I would go to add a rubric. You'd give it a title. You'd add the title, the criteria, descriptions, and however you want to use this and how many you want. You can add criteria here, and if you're using learning objectives like Common Core, I can go in here and without even writing them in, I can go down to grade 6, I can go to geometry, I can pick one of those. I'm just going to pick that for now and add them, and you can see I have 3 learning goals in there. So let's get rid of those that I'm not showing. Now I have 3 learning objectives all described, and I could explain what is excellent, what is good, satisfactory, and needs improvement. It can be that easy of making a rubric, or you can put all that data in yourself. And that's pretty much setting the gradebook up, and that's pretty much it. If you need some help, please let me know.